are intent on disrupting your thinking, like shifting practice because of provocations that maybe you hadn't considered, or there are ideas that you may have heard in the past that are just have been simmering, and we want to challenge you to think about them again. So the first series, The Expert Weaver, focuses on what you want to weave into your curriculum, what makes you unique as a setting. It also talks about what you, the teacher, brings in terms of your values, your passions, your interests, your perspective of children that will shape the way that you teach, and then thinks about what whānau bring and what children bring, and making clear what your local curriculum is. Now, when learning stories are written well, they can be used for multiple purposes. They can be used for teacher registration. They can be used for a teacher appraisal. They can be used for assessment and planning. They can be used for growing children's identity of themselves as a learner. But they do need to be well thought out learning stories that talk deeply about the learning, that are driven from children's passions and interests, that fully show the intent of Te Whāriki. So not driven by learning outcomes, but driven by what we would have spoken about in the first series, your local curriculum, the priorities for learning, and what Te Whāriki looks like in your place. Now, if we are implementing Te Whāriki to its fullest, we are implementing a bicultural curriculum. Sometimes, however, we don't realise that we are implementing that bicultural curriculum because we're using our old lens. We're using our cultural lens without maybe using Te Ao Māori as a lens to look through for everything that we do in our settings. Again, we would hope that there'll be ideas that will create some provocation. It's like, oh, that's great. What can we do and how can we explore this more? And there will be other ideas in there that will make you feel like, oh, maybe I could do something about that, and maybe we could do it a little bit differently. In the series, we talk about learning being risky business, because when you learn, you are moving into a space of the unknown, and of course that can be risky. But that's what makes our learning environments vibrant, because we're constantly rethinking about our thinking. The wonderful thing about being online is that obviously you can watch these in your own time, in your own home, sitting with a good old cup of coffee and just enjoying the moment, to be able to relax and listen from the warmth and comfort of your home. So please join us, and we really look forward to getting your feedback at the end. Ka kite.